It's time for the Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, ASU Newport, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and Barton's Home Outlet. The Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports.
And we welcome you back to Poet High School for the continuing coverage of the 2A State Basketball Championships. This is a girls' game between the Riverside Lady Rebels and the Ouachita Lady Warriors. I'm Bud Schropel. Joining me this game is Wes Tittle for some color. I guess they don't have any more food down the hospitality room. That's why you decided to come up here and work, right? A game today between two 34-win teams. It's the two-seeded team out of Region 2, the Riverside Lady Rebels, and the 3-seed out of the 4, Ouachita Lady Warriors. And Wes, I think we're in for a good game here. Yeah.
One here as well. The Riverside, a rich tradition there in Northeast Arkansas, and Ouachita's had a great season as well.
Kind of watched the coach for Riverside grow up, Tyler Timms, playing at Riverside under the legend Buster Campbell, who's won over 1,000 games. Apparently he's coached his last game at Riverside for the boys, then went off to college to play tennis. Now back at Riverside after a stint at Casa Todd Hills. He's searching for his first trip to the finals. This may be his team to do it, although he's going to have to do it short one player. They lost a very good player in holy cow, I can't believe I can't find it. I'll find it here in a minute, and we'll tell you about it when we come back. You're watching the 2A State Basketball Tournament. Carly Jo Womack, that's who it is. Takes me a while, but I remember. It's a 2A State Basketball Tournament from Poen High School on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Bud Schropel, Wes Tittle back with you. Here's the starters for the next one in the girls' bracket between the Ouachita Lady Warriors. They'll be in the dark uniforms today, and Riverside Lady Rebels. Again, 34 wins each team. It will be Tylee Infried, a sophomore, wearing number 1. Miley Crow, a sophomore, wearing number 10. Jillian Martinez, a senior, wearing number 11. Carly Cox, the senior, wearing number 12, and Morgan Neal, a sophomore, wearing number 13. For Riverside Lady Rebels and Tyler Timms, it will be Shelby Clay, a sophomore, wearing number 2. Briley Travis, a senior, wearing number 10. Aiden Vaughn, a sophomore, wearing number 11. Riley Akins, senior, wearing number 14. And Bella Richardson, a sophomore, wearing number 24. And again, they are without Carly Jo Womack, who just shredded her, everything around her knee, the meniscus, the ACL, all the tendons, everything just were shredded. She's out for this. She's out for her softball, which is really her better sport.
Yeah.
Excellent basketball player, but she's done for the rest of the year. Really, our thoughts and prayers go out to her. I know she's feeling pretty bad about that.
Yeah, you hate to see that, too, right here into the season and just, yeah.
Especially your senior year.
Yeah. Nobody wants to have that end a career short like that, early like that.
Here's the bracket this winter. We'll take on Quitman, 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, Quitman with a big win in the first round over Mountainburg, 63-19. So they coming in hot here.
Quarterfinal matchup. Just saw Sloan Hendricks pull the upset, beating the home team, the Poyen Indians, going to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
It really was.
It's
love the atmosphere here in the 2A Village.
Incredible. Looks like Ouachita has some fans over. They've got a small or a little bit bigger student section off to our left. So that's
good representation for everybody here today. And the tip, just touching it into the back court was Aiden Vaughn, who definitely had the height advantage on the tip, and she tipped it to Ouachita. So the Lady Warriors will have possession to start this ball game.
It looked like Ouachita conceded the jump even. She never left her feet.
That's pretty good. Concede the jump, they give it to you anyway. Some pressure out front, a little trap defense going, almost creates a turnover, and then getting there late, they're going to call a foul on Briley Travis. Her first on Riverside. Riverside noted for getting the ball up and down the floor quickly. There's the inside ball just taken out of the hands of Neal by the girl going coast to coast, and she dribbled it out of bounds.
Got a little excited there, just lost possession.
Both these teams have been waiting all week long to play. Here we are on Thursday, and they're playing their first game.
Yeah, it's wild how the bracket worked like that. We've got 4 games that are still first-round games today.
There's a desperation shot thrown up, an air ball, and Riverside gets it. It went out of bounds off Ouachita, and they'll open up with full court pressure. Riley Akins hands it off in the backcourt. Just neither team paying attention, neither player paying attention to what the other player was doing. It's like they're in a zone right now, and it's not here.
Yeah, they're looking down the court, and the ball passed back and just goes right out of bounds.
A couple of unforced errors, 3 unforced errors actually on Riverside. Feeling a little tense here at the beginning. Nice pass underneath.
Good look inside.
Jillian Martinez with the 2. It's 2-0 Ouachita. Now broken by Riverside underneath the goal, and 3 ball from the left wing. Nothing but net. Now no pressure on that one. Briley Davis drains the long range 3. It's 3-2 Riverside. There's a bad pass right to the hands of Vaughn. Arden Vaughn missed the layup. Ouachita the other way. Here's a 3 shot from the corner. It rims out. And the height of Riverside takes a rebound, and then that turnover. Lady Rebels just look shook right now.
Yeah, they lead on the scoreboard, but it still looks like they're trying to find their footing.
Somebody better find their nerves.
Yeah.
To the corner. Batted away. Collected again by Ouachita. Shot inside, missed. And over the back foul is going to be called on Briley Travis, her second. That's 2 quick fouls on Travis, 2 on Riverside, and that's going to be a quick substitution. Coming into game is number 12, Scout Priest. Love that name, Scout Priest. For the Rebels. Ouachita getting it inbounds in the corner. Good solid man-to-man defense from the Lady Rebels. Too high of a pass out of bounds. Both teams really shaking in this opening minutes. Just unforced errors on either side of the ball.
And, you know, the atmosphere in the building was just so crazy leading up to this, and you kind of wonder if that's just really gotten to the nerves of both these teams.
Well, you know, every game that goes by, they're thinking, we're closer, we're closer, we're closer, but you never get to it, it seems like. There's a foul inside on Riley Akins. It's going to be on Ouachita's.
Yeah, waiting to see there. Number 1.
Tinley Efred, her first. First on Ouachita. Out front is Clay. She lost the handle. Picked up by the Lady Warriors. They'll bring it to the front court. Pass to the left side. Trying to stay out of that wide zone defense. Tipped away inside. Thought they were going to get a backdoor cut and stolen by Riverside. Here come the Lady Rebels. Wild shot. Jump ball called. It will be Riverside basketball. Here is McKinley Morgan in the game for the Lady Rebels.
Interesting that they do have the possession arrow, as they did sort of win the tip.
Yeah. Here's Vaughn.
Tried to pick her pocket there, played a little too close.
Carly Cox with the foul, her first. That's 2 on Ouachita. Sloppy start to this game, 3-2. Riverside with the lead, but you really couldn't tell either team's winning right now.
Yeah, both teams just...
And that was a backcourt violation. They just didn't call it. Last time her foot touch was in the front court. She landed in the back court. I'm surprised they didn't call that thing. There's a foul inside on Ouachita.
Yeah, on the inbound play, I guess they just didn't notice that foot being across the line there.
Jillian Martinez with the foul, and to the line for the Rebels is Aiden Vaughn, shooting her first free throws, and she drains the first. 4-3 Riverside. Excuse me, 4-2 Riverside. Vaughn's second free throw is good. She has 2 points. And it's 5-2 Riverside. Long pass to the left side, saved in. Nice
save
by Ouachita. This Riverside defense really pressing them out front, pushing them away from the basket, and almost creates another turnover.
Yeah, really good defense.
Pass run down by Crow.
5 on the
shot. To the left wing is deflected, and a foul on the floor. Wow.
Wow. With a second on the shot clock, bud. That foul goes to number 3, McKinley Morgan.
McKinley Morgan with her first. 3 on Riverside, stolen away by the Rebels. They come up the right side all the way to the block. Aiden Vaughn has
Wow, they're going to say she stepped on the line there.
Again, unforced error turnover. On Riverside, up 5-2, 4:23 to go opening period. You see a lot of this, though, in state tournaments, especially the later games. The longer you sit, the more tight you get.
Yeah, it's been, what, a week since they've played in a regional tournament probably at this point. So, well, just less than a week, but still.
Taking steps and turning the ball over was Ouachita. I think we have more turnovers than we had points.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Riley Akins in trouble.
Wow,
Finds
what a
player. 12-footer won't go. Rebound Crow underneath. Smallest girl on the court comes away with the defensive board. Pass across to Crow. Back to the other side.
A lot of baseball passes early.
Carly Cox back to Crow. Hook pass to the corner.
Good trap.
Long three. Nothing there. Stick back no good. Looked like some contact. Thought they were going to get a foul. Didn't, and then a foul.
And then we get contact on this one. Yeah, that's.
Didn't get what you wanted to get, and then gave one you didn't want to give. Scout Priest with the foul. Her first.
Yeah, I think the Ouachita fans not a fan of those calls there.
Or check that. That was not Scout Priest. That was Carly Cox with her second. And the fourth on Ouachita. Okay. Arden, we're sorry for her family that we mispronounced her name. Here's a three ball, really short, and a board for Ouachita. Here's Crow. Bouncing it to Martinez. Double team quickly, gets it back out to Crow. She bounced it right side. Riley Efred in the game with the basketball, lost it, picked up by Riverside. They're coming the other way. Pull up from 8. That shot won't go. Offensive board for.
Call a held ball there.
Arden Vaughn. And a turnover again. Tyler Timms wants to talk about it. He calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:37 to go, opening period. 5-2 Riverside lead, but again, West Tittle, it's just like neither team can get anything going.
Yeah, very sloppy first quarter, and yeah, just like you said, it's like the anticipation builds, and then when you get to the moment, you just can't get yourself in the right mind space for it. They just, lots of turnovers and just sloppy play.
5-2 lead for Riverside.
And several fouls called already this quarter. 7 total fouls called in the quarter.
Riverside will be shooting free throws on the next foul, and there's still 2:37 to go. They have one to give for Ouachita will be shooting free throws. It's a near bad pass. Collected by Martinez. She gets in traffic. Crow, they're not working the ball quick enough to keep it away from the double team. There's a middle pass, and shot missed in close range.
It's a good look
by the Rebels.
Good look inside, just not able to get it to fall.
Vaughn brings it to the front court. In space, her shot good. 4 for Arden Vaughn. 7-2, Lady Rebels. In the corner.
Open right there.
12-footer, no good again. Shot missed again by Ouachita. They can't find the basket. And the ball is out off the Lady Warriors, so Riverside basketball.
Lots of bodies hitting the floor, too. It's a tough game so far.
Ouachita's had some decent looks. They just can't find the range. Long pass to the left wing. Here's a three ball on the way. Yes, sir, for McKinley Morgan with her first triple. 10-2 Riverside. Here's a three ball from Ouachita off the backboard. No, another three, and that one's good. For Briley Efred. Ten to 5. There's a loose basketball. Turnover created by the Warriors, and then throw it right back away. Coming the other way is Akins. Kick out front, they'll slow down the pace. Here's a three ball from the corner. It's short. Rebound, Ouachita. Clay's going to run the floor, but nobody's going to join her. She's going to take it coast to coast.
Blocking foul.
And she was rescued on a call, and she'll go to the line. That foul is going to be on Shelby Clay, her first. That's 4 on Riverside. And 2 free throws for Miley Crow. Makes the first. 10-6. A bunch of substitutions. 0-0, Izzy Whitley, a freshman, in for Ouachita. 24 is Graceland Nix. And the second free throw is missed. Rebound, Riverside. 34 in the game. Jaden Jocelyn, a junior, for Ouachita. Here's a corner pocket three that's an air ball short, right to the hands of Whitley. 10-6, 33 seconds to go. About a 3-second differential. Here's the freshman with the high arcing three, way off the mark. Run down by Vaughn. Tipped away from her, and they say Vaughn touched it last. Shot clock will go off. 22.2 seconds to go. 10-6, Riverside lead. Into the corner. And threw it right to Riverside. How many unforced errors have we had in this first quarter?
Yeah, I would guess 6 or 7 apiece, probably. At least.
There's a floater. Nice shot from Riley Akins, her first bucket. 12-6, long heave, nowhere near it. It's 12-6, Riverside after one. This is the 2A state basketball tournament from Poen High School on the EAB Sports Network.
Whoa.
Word on the street, he should beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen.
Some soft closing cabinets.
Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs, too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Bud Schropel, West Tittle back at Poen High School. 1 quarter down in this girls' game. Riverside with the sloppy 12-6 lead over Ouachita. And I don't know that we've seen very many good shots in this game.
No, there's been a lot just thrown up from beyond the arc, and like a hope and a prayer, I think,
6 points for Ouachita, 3 for Briley Efred. Arden Vaughn leads Riverside with 4. She's 2 of 2 from the line. Ouachita basketball. There's a dribble drive. Shot inside. Missed again. Boy, they can't find it anywhere on the floor. Inside, outside, chip shots, it doesn't matter. They're just not falling for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, and not all shots were bad shots, just not falling.
All right, there's a pretty clean look on the layup. Inside to Vaughn. Turns. She says, how can I get this wide open? And puts in the jump shot.
She said, I think I'll take it.
14-6. Efred, the other Efred, Briley, takes it down. She puts it up. Can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound, Riverside.
Man, it's like there's a lid on the basket.
Vaughn with the pull-up jumper. She misses a shot. Ouachita with the ball. This is Tinley, Efred. She'll take a long-range three. That was a beyond the logo three. Missed it badly, and the long rebound goes out to Crow. She goes back to the side and then taking those little mini steps and called by the official.
Sometimes you can get away with those. Sometimes they're watching you.
There's a Riverside substitute. Riley Travis back in the game. She's a senior. Riverside basketball. Morgan.
There's a
long
good one.
three made by Bella Richardson. Her first shot attempt, maybe the first time she's touched the ball. Makes it 17-6. 11-point lead early.
It was a good look there, too.
There's an open look three. It's too strong. Riverside controlling everything.
Yeah, they have owned the glass early on.
Morgan on the dribble to Richardson. Back to Morgan on the wing. That's Travis. Badly missed. Ouachita with the ball. In space. That shot won't go.
Man, just no luck there.
Richardson to Travis on the baseline. Double team. Jump ball called.
Should stay with.
It goes
no
to.
Well, I guess they already switched the possession arrow, I guess.
I guess. Sure doesn't see it, but okay. Riverside basketball down the corner. Here's a quick trigger on the three from Riley Akins. Gets it to drop. 20-6. Riverside on a 10-0 run. Down to the corner, trying to drive the baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Bella Richardson. First foul of the second quarter on the Riverside Lady Rebels.
Their timeout?
Looks like we do. Timeout on the floor, 5:22 to go. Riverside with a 14-point lead here as you're watching the 2A state basketball tournament at Poen High School on the EAB Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Somehow, Riverside has a 20-6 lead.
It's you would think by watching this nobody would have 20 points at this point. It's been sloppy.
Well, Riverside has taken care of the basketball better here lately than they did early. There was just unforced error after unforced error. They get it back on an error for Ouachita, and they've gotten pretty hot from the field right now. Three ball missed there, and a rebound goes to Cox.
And it's like Ouachita can't buy a shot. They're getting close. You know, they're getting good looks. And
they've had more inside looks, that's for sure. There's a takeaway there by Riverside. Long three, no good from Akins. Rebound by Morgan. Looks like she may have tossed her player down the ground and gets an easy lay-in.
That was a definite block out. That's the definition of a block out there.
There's another inside look. This time it drops for Carly Cox. Her first field goal. That ends the run at 12-0. It's 22-8. Riverside with the lead. Down in the corner. Here's another three ball. That's going to be missed strong. Rebound, Ouachita. They come out on the run. Taking it all the way coast to coast. Laying it up and getting it. How about that goal for Tinley Efred. Tinley Efred. 22-10.
A 1-on-2 run there and able to put that up. That was nice.
Double teamed in the corner. Riverside's got to give it up. Does to Vaughn. Arden Vaughn driving down the lane. She's fouled away from. Oh, she pushed off. Oh, she walked.
She walked, yep.
Morgan Neal returns for Ouachita. She replaces Briley Efred. The Efred sisters here tonight.
I might, in the second half, I might have to keep up with turnovers, bud. And let's see if they can clean them up.
I don't know that we have a book that big.
Not for the first half, for sure.
Crow. Long hook pass to the elbow in the paint. Walked, got away with it. Here's a 3-ball. That's way off the mark. And Riverside with the board. Vaughn brings it to the front court. 3:24 to go first half. 22-10 Riverside lead. Vaughn in the paint, spinning, going up, foul.
Riverside has seemed to calm down a little bit in this second quarter for sure.
It's going to be on Carly Cox. I have her for 3. One on Ouachita in the quarter. That is 3 on Cox. The Ouachita fans are screaming it was for number 1,
Yes.
Tinley Efred.
I believe 12 was away from the ball there.
Now they're going to change it.
Did they change it?
I think they changed it. It doesn't show up on the board. There's a wide open player underneath. That's Bella Richardson for her 5th point. It's 24-10. Crow, long pass. They swing it around to the wing. Elbow. Here's a 3-ball on the way. It's missed badly. And a foul underneath.
Yeah. I think they're going to get Richardson on that
Richardson with her 2nd. 2 on Riverside. Baseline inbound coming up for Ouachita, who really can't hit a shot. They just can't hit a shot.
They're struggling.
There's a bounce in good position, and then a
There's
turnaround.
one.
Hard to miss those. That was Graceland Nix with her first bucket. 26-12. There's a near takeaway. Vaughn has it now in the backcourt. She fires it to the front, threw it away. Jocelyn kicks it out to the wing. Nice job there by Ouachita, not getting in a hurry.
Yeah, wait until the rest of the team shows up.
And then throw it away. Arden Vaughn takes it down, lays it in, and gets
and
an and 1. 8 points for Vaughn. Fouled by Molly Crow, her first. Arden Vaughn's free throw is good off the double kiss.
Nice spin.
She has 9. 27-12, back to a 15-point spread. Crow bounces it, backdoor cut. Jocelyn can't handle it. Winds up in 3-ball land.
Man.
Shot missed. Jocelyn with the offensive board. She's fouled going up.
I think that's going to be on Shelby
Clay, I believe.
That'll be her 2nd.
It is on Clay. 3rd on Riverside. Here is Jaden Jocelyn, junior, shooting 2 free throws, and she swishes the first for her first point. 27-13. Makes them both.
Riverside's really recovered nicely to pull out this double-digit lead.
There's a... Did she throw it away?
I think they're going to say it was off of 12.
Okay. Ouachita touched it last, so Riverside will keep it, but it seems like the momentum is shifting again.
Yeah.
In the favor of Ouachita now. Here comes Riverside to the front court. Pass to the wing. Clay behind the arc. Won't take the three-pointer. Fires it left side. Akins will if she can get open look. She drives it all the way down. Missed the runner. And the Lady Warriors with the ball the other way. Crow comes left. Throws it back right to Cox. Dump pass in the paint. Laid in by
nice shot.
Morgan Neal, her first 2. Nice job by Tinley Efred to give it up before she hit the deck. 27-16. Lead down to 11. 1:20 to go. Clay. Spinning to the elbow. Couldn't get a shot off. Goes to the corner. Akins
Nice move.
Nice finger roll forward. She has 7. 29 to 16. 1 minute to go in the first half. Jocelyn, a runner, won't go. Running in for the rebound is Clay. Comes out with it, gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn, all the way to the goal. Her runner will spin out. Offensive board. Vaughn from 8 got it. (31-16). About a 3-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Long three, off the mark. And the long rebound goes out of bounds. Tyler Timms picks it up. That won't show up in the scores book.
One rebound for Coach Timms.
Coach Timms, 1 rebound today. Riverside basketball. Arden Vaughn brings it across. Vaughn's only a sophomore. He's a good-looking sophomore down there. She's got some game.
Yeah.
All the way to the goal. Her runner goes in.
Shot.
She was going to score or miss. She was taking it to the rack.
She has 13, I believe, in the first half.
And it's 33-16. Riverside with the healthy lead at half. We'll come back with totals from the first half. Get some messages from our sponsors of the 2A State Basketball Tournament. We're live here at Poen High School on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
Bud Schropel, West Tittle back at halftime. Riverside leading Ouachita 33-16. It was 2-0 Ouachita. Riverside scored the next 10 to make it 10-2. Ouachita responded with 4 points, and Riverside, the last 2, to take a doubling up lead on Ouachita, 12-6. They came out and scored 10 more in a row to make it 22-6, and Ouachita's been trying to play catch-up since then. They've had a lot of good looks inside. Just can't get the ball to drop, West Hill.
Yeah, it's like it's like there's a lid on that thing or something. Yeah, they just can't get a shot to fall, and able to get the ball in there, just not able to put it up.
21-10. They won that second quarter to lead it 33-16. We'll look at the numbers when we come back here and take a quick look at the bracket. Winner of this one will take on Quitman. They'll play tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the quarterfinals. This is the 2A State Basketball Tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Whoa. Word on the street, he should beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen. Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
2-1, you're back. Bud Schroepel, West Tittle back here at Poen High School. 33-16. Riverside lead at halftime. 13 points for Arden Vaughn to lead all scores. She's 3 of 3 from the line. The sophomore having an excellent first half.
Yeah, she is. She's after a slow start for both teams, she's really been the spark for the Rebels.
Riley Akins has 7. 5 points for McKinley Morgan off the bench. 3 points for Briley Travis. And 5 points for Bella Richardson, who has a tray and a deuce. Richardson and Travis have 2 fouls each, as does Shelby Clay. And that's all the fouls for Riverside. More balanced scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players have scored for Ouachita, but none of them have more than 3 points. Morgan Neal has hit a 3. Then 2 points for Jaden Jocelyn off the bench. She's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Graceland Nix with 2 points. Morgan Neal with 2 points. Carly Cox with 2 points. Jillian Martinez with 2 points. Tinley Efred with 2 points and 1 point for Miley Crow. She is 1 out of 2 from the line. Everybody that's played, except for Izzy Whitley, the freshman, has scored, but nobody can get hot, and they just keep missing shots inside, and they're missing a lot of open look threes. And you know, if they're shooting it that much, they must shoot it that much during the regular season.
Yeah, and you got to think at some point those are going to start to fall, and that maybe can help them get back into this in the second half.
Well, with the lead the way it is for Riverside, a bunch of them better fall, and they better fall quick. It's 33-16 at half. We'll take another timeout. It's 2A state basketball tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
Third game of the day. Riverside leading Ouachita 33-16. 3 games to go. You're going to hear the voice of West Tittle for the remainder of the day.
Yeah, well, what's left of it by the end, I'm sure.
Maybe it'll be slow-paced games or something.
Well, we've got a matchup between Hampton and England coming up tonight. That one's not going to be very slow.
Save your voice for that one, I guess. I really don't know how to explain this basketball game into what just poor play on both sides to start the game and then it just stayed with not bad shooting, just unfortunate shooting.
Yeah.
For Ouachita, they had good looks. They weren't forcing up bad shots. They just couldn't get anything to drop.
Yeah, even the inside looks, just close range shots, just not falling for them. And credit the defense. Both defenses have really done a great job forcing turnovers. If we were counting turnovers in this one, we'd have to talk for a while about them.
But the call talked about turnovers and missed shots, Ouachita would be leading this thing. Instead, Riverside's leading it 33-16. Second half coming up on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
My DNRs.
Bud Schropel, West Tittle back here at Hohen High School. Riverside with a commanding lead over the Ouachita Lady Warriors, 33-16. 34 wins each team coming in. Somebody good's going to come out of this basketball tournament wishing they could play some more, but they're not going to be able to.
Yeah, and whoever wins this one has a tall task, too, as they face Quitman in the next round. And Quitman, easy victory in round 1, so.
Been trying to keep up with what's been going on down here. The biggest upset I've seen so far is EPC being knocked out.
Yeah, Woodlawn knocking out EPC was a big game. I was actually on the call for that one, and it was wow. Jude Roberts put up like 32 points in that one for
EPC will be seeing him in their sleep, won't they?
Yeah, he was incredible.
Ouachita will get first crack at it. Coming out of the locker rooms, they're out there with Cox, Crow, Tinley Efred, Jillian Martinez, shot missed and rebound to Riverside, and Morgan Neal.
Another one of those good looks, and still.
Just won't fall. They just won't fall. It's just been that kind of day for the Lady Warriors. Here's Shelby Clay to the corner. Here's a 3 ball from Akins, and she got it. Riley Akins with 10 points at Riverside. Draws first blood in the second half, 36-16, a 20-point lead. There's another bad pass, another turnover created by the defense, and a lay-in for Riley Akins. Has 12 and a quick timeout for Ouachita.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Stop this run before it gets even uglier.
Well, it's 11-0 from the end of the first half to the beginning of the second half, and Riverside starting to pace themselves now away from Ouachita.
Yeah, and they pull away anymore, and we could be looking at one of those mercy rule situations in the fourth quarter. And that'd be the 5th time we've seen that in this tournament, in this 2A tournament.
Really. I know what Tyler Timms is telling his team. Don't get comfortable with this league.
Yes, absolutely.
This team down here has won 34 games. They've been out of games before and come back and won them. Don't count it out yet.
Yeah, you got to keep the pressure on as much as you possibly can. And if you're Ouachita, keep taking good shots. I mean, at some point they've got to fall. I mean, like we said, it's not like you're just taking bad looks.
Riverside, I thought, looked worse coming into this game. Turning the ball over, unforced error after unforced error. But Ouachita has just been the worst luck team I've seen on shooting the basketball.
Yeah, it's Riverside has cleaned up the turnovers. And then Ouachita is
still shooting bad.
Yeah.
Not shooting bad, they just won't fall.
Yeah, nothing can go, nothing hits.
They're not bad shots. They're getting open looks. They're getting clean looks inside. The ball just won't drop. Some days just bees that way.
It bees what it bees.
Pressure in the backcourt. Desperation pass stolen away by Riverside. They're creating turnovers now. Down in the corner is Travis. Comes up to Akins. She'll split defenders. She'll float the air ball.
I think she was hoping to draw some contact there.
She did, but didn't get the call, and
Yeah.
it goes over to the Warriors. 38-16, 22-point lead for Riverside on an 11-0 run. There's another desperation pass, batted down by the tall Arden Vaughn, and she lays it in for her 15th point.
Arden and Akins both having really good games, Vaughn and Akins.
There's a nice pickup on a low pass lay-in by Jocelyn, her 4th point. And there's the first points of the second half.
And that's a good way to make sure that's going in.
If she hadn't have made that, then you just knew it wasn't in the books.
Right.
Now the takeaway for Ouachita. Cross-court pass to Jocelyn, and she took those happy steps. Gives it right back to Riverside. You can't do that either.
No, I think she saw an opening there and just got a little too excited.
They're going to throw ahead to Arden Vaughn with the catch. Look at her take it all the way to the goal and missed the lay-in.
Missed it.
Ouachita the other way. Jocelyn passes it inside, too high and too wide and out of bounds off the hands of Neal.
It was a good look inside, just needed a little bit better pass.
Just enough off.
Yep.
Inbound full court pressure applied by the Warriors.
And that's something that Riverside had a tough time with early. So
they had a tough time there. They just got it across without turning it over. And they turned over here with that pressure defense, trap defense. Ouachita. Long pass to the left wing. Up top, Jocelyn. Carly Cox underneath.
Good
Missed
look.
another
Man.
one inside. I mean, an open look.
Such a good look.
Looks like Martinez must have hurried that shot or something because it went strong off the backboard. It's out of bounds off Riverside. Ouachita will retain it, but again, just an example of what it's been today for Ouachita.
No, they're
going to give it
giving
to,
the ball
to Riverside.
Yeah. Ouachita thought it was theirs and just didn't notice.
There's a baseball pass going full court. Blocked in there and taken away by Ouachita. Good defense.
Really good defense.
Pressure out front. Another batted ball picked up by Riverside. Clay will bring it to the front court. Fires it to the corner and tipped out of bounds by Morgan Neal. Riverside will keep it on their end.
Couple of subs.
Out is Martinez, who missed that shot underneath.
Yeah, the freshman Izzy Whitley into the game for Ouachita.
Second time we've seen her today. Dribbling off her foot. Akins. Ouachita picks it up. Down 22, though. And a lot of those missed shots are going to have to drop. Turning around, finding herself triple team, forcing the shot up, won't go.
Man.
Jocelyn trying to take it away underneath. And they're going to say
held ball.
Jump ball, and it's possession arrow to Riverside.
Man, they're getting good looks again, like we've said. Just
good job by Riverside, though, to keep those hands, those arms, the bodies all moving, making sure something's going to be in the vision of Ouachita, if nothing else. And then Riverside dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, nice job by the Warrior defense to push her to the boundary.
That's that extra defender.
Yep.
Crow stolen away by Akins. She'll spin to the goal. Couldn't get the lay-in to go. Into paint. Hop step. And the jump called the walk.
Yeah.
She got away with the hop and the step, but the jump calls the traveling call.
That was the third. That was the third step.
Arden Vaughn in for Akins. Full court pressure by Ouachita. Passes to the middle.
And I believe that was Richardson that set down for Vaughn.
Shot missed from the free throw line by Riverside. Now both teams can't find the basket.
They're cold. Both teams have gone cold.
Hook pass all the way to the left side, driving into the paint, kicking to the wing. Here's a three-ball look. No good again.
Man.
Offensive board stick back will go and one.
And one.
Foul's going to be. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Whitley.
Offensive foul.
The freshman commits the foul. Looked like it was going to be a stick back easy. And a call there on Whitley to change it. It'll be Riverside's basketball out of the timeout. We'll take it with them on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Bud Schropel, West Tittle back here at Poen High School. 40-18, Riverside with the lead. This third quarter seems like it's gone on forever, and there's still 3:41 to go.
And both teams are in a cold drought right here. It's like they're scoring-wise, I don't think we've seen points in at least a couple of minutes.
Now Whitley comes up, trying to steal the ball from behind, and an open look jump from Riley Travis goes in. Finally, somebody scores. It's 42-18.
Yeah,
Ouachita dribbles into a crowd, leads it into the corner, splitting defenders, falling to the deck, and a turnover, and a walk.
She tried to pull away from the defense of the trap there. And
I've got a daughter that just completed high school dance a year ago, and I saw her make that same move several times.
What do they call that move? Is that
a twirl? A twirl move.
That's it.
There's a twirl move that wouldn't result in the baby hook, and then getting the rebound and walking,
taking steps.
Give it right back to Ouachita. We're in another turnover fest here.
I'm telling you.
Arden Vaughn's going to take a rest. She's replaced by Scout Priest.
All-name team.
All-name team. Look at number 13. Morgan Neal just muscling her way in.
And not getting the shot to
nothing called. And can't get the shot to go. There's Arden Vaughn back in the game. There's a long three swish for Riley Akins, has 15. And all of a sudden, Riverside getting dangerously close to that 30-point spread.
Yeah, they are.
Jocelyn with the baseline drive fouled way away from the basket. It'll be a baseline inbound on the first foul of the half on Riverside.
Foul on the floor. I had to explain to my daughter, who's about to turn 16, that foul on the floor didn't mean that the floor fouled.
It was Morgan with the foul in the paint. Hook pass back to Neal. She puts up the left-hander again.
Oh, my gosh.
Close, but no cigar.
I mean, this is – you feel for Ouachita.
I really do.
At this point.
I really do. They're going to look back on this and watch the film and say, we didn't play that bad.
No.
We just didn't play that bad.
Man.
We just couldn't get a shot to drop.
I would hate to see their field goal percentage right now.
The elbow. There's an up and under. That crib shot will miss.
Those two close shots are just not falling, I guess.
Too high of a pass. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ouachita. 1:58 to go. 45-18 Riverside lead. We're in the third quarter. Still have a quarter to go in this one.
good hustle by Ouachita there to try to save it in.
Aikens back, and Whitley back. And number 23 in for the first time today, Ava Graves, a junior for Ouachita. Long pass ahead.
Good job with the trap there, but they got to get it across.
And they commit a foul, getting too close.
Gosh, I mean,
to Scout Priest.
You're just seconds away from a.
That's a fourth foul on Carly Cox. Riverside basketball in the backcourt for Riley Aikens. Aikens lowers her head, goes to the wing, hands it off there. She give it back to a circling Riley Aikens, who is fouled on her drive to the goal. It's going to be on, if that's on Cox, that's her fifth. No, it's on number 11, Jillian Martinez, her second. 3 on Ouachita. We have a timeout on the floor. 1:39 to go in the third. Riverside with a 45-18 lead. This is a 2A state basketball tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Lady Rebel basketball out of the timeout. 45-18 lead.
Dangerously close to the turbo clock here.
There's a quick trigger on a three, missed, and a good rebound inside by the freshman Whitley, and then she's fouled, trying to get rid of the basketball.
I think that was on Henley McNally, or McAnally, excuse me.
It was on McAnally, her first. She slipped in the game during that timeout. Here comes Ouachita. Needing some points in the worst way. And stepping out of bounds and giving it right back to Riverside. Another new player in the game for the Rebels. Veda Mae Womack. That's Carly Joe's baby sister. She takes the dribble on the right side.
Can't have a state tournament game for Riverside without a Womack in it.
And Riverside gives the ball back to Ouachita.
Starting to see more turnovers.
1:15 to go. I don't think the turbo clock goes until the fourth quarter, but getting really close to the fourth quarter now.
Yes.
So it won't be many wasted seconds if they can get it to 30 in this quarter. Pass up top, dribble drive, lowering the head and throwing it up there for nothing. Offensive board, trying to put it back up. Jump ball called. It will be.
Stays with Ouachita, I believe.
With Ouachita, unless they're going to do it like they did in the first half, change it and not tell us. It will be Ouachita basketball. Molly Crow back in. They're going to bounce it in to number 13, who gets open and makes an open shot. How about that? Morgan Neal gets a shot to fall. 45-20. Womack in the front court on the dribble. All the way to the baseline. Dumps it down low. Missed the shot inside. Getting it back is Priest. Way up top. Left side. That's Womack. Dribbling it off her leg. Picked up by Priest. Back to Womack. Just inside the arc. Bad two-point shot. And Ouachita with the board. 5 seconds. 4. Just went back court. Went back court. That
turnover.
Slide foot just went just to the wrong side of midcourt. Gives it right back to Riverside. They'll have it with 2.5.
We'll see a heave here probably. If they can get it in clean.
Womack collects, turns, fires a long three that's well short, but it's a convincing 45-20 lead for the Riverside Rebels as we move to the fourth quarter on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
We're up for the fourth quarter. 45-20, Riverside threatening to send this game to the turbo clock.
Yeah. And if you asked me when this started, if this would go to that, I would have never guessed.
Never would have even thought about that. But Ouachita has just been very unlucky with shots. They just can't get them to drop. They've had open looks all over the floor, inside and outside, but just can't find the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, and again, you just feel bad for them because it's like they're not playing terrible.
There's a throwaway right in the middle of the paint, taken away by Ouachita. Martinez with the steal. Gets it back off the hook pass. Cross-court pass to Crow. Martinez, open look three. This time she gets it to go. How about that? Second three of the game for Ouachita. 45-23, excuse me.
And that's hard to believe, too, is only their second three of the game.
There's a pass underneath. Getting open and laying it in is Riley Akins. Or excuse me, that is Scout Priest with her first bucket. 47-23. Do we need to start the turbo clock watch?
We're on watch right now. Yeah.
Martinez going to say no. She missed the shot. Riverside with the rebound. Womack coming up the left side. Hands it behind her to Akins. Back to Womack. Inside, ball knocked away, out of bounds, last touch by Ouachita.
And I don't think, does Riverside have any starters in at the moment? I don't believe they do. So, Coach Tim's just content to let some backups play here.
Yeah, he can play him out there for a while. He's got a pretty good cushion here. There's a long three, and it's dropped by Womack.
Yeah.
Did that one for her sis. Working the ball out front. Here's Martinez, another corner pocket look. Missed it. Rebound Crow. Her little lay-in won't go. Offensive board, foul on the floor. It's going to go against Briley Travis, her third. First in the quarter on Riverside. Two more changes. Number 23 into the ball game. That is Elliott Hoggart. And number 40 is Ava Emery. So everybody for Riverside has played now. Here's a long three, short. Boy, it looked good. It just thought it was going to be a swish, but it just came up just inches short. Womack in the front court. Bounces it to McAnally. Almost lost it. McAnally picks it back up, falls to the floor, gets it out to her guard. Womack thinking about pulling the trigger on a downtown three. Instead, pulls it in and Throws it. Well, it's a
that'd be a huff of Ouachita, but man.
Scrum for the basketball, and it's going to go to Riverside with 5:35 to go. They're a 3-ball away from sending this to the turbo clock.
It's not rugby, but there was a scrum, right?
This whole game almost could be called a scrum inside to Emory, and that's a shot clock violation.
And, you look at the subs in now for Riverside. This is valuable minutes in a state tournament for these ladies. And that's one, we've talked about this a couple times throughout the tournament. That's one thing about some of these that they get out of hand or get close to the turbo clock is some of these players get a lot of time that they wouldn't otherwise.
Pass inside. One missed, but a return made by Seal, the freshman. Callie Seal with her first bucket. McAnally to Womack. And there's a bump out front.
That was close to a offensive foul had they not blown it just before.
Whistle it on.
It was on Martinez, her third.
Yeah, Martinez. First on Ouachita. Womack. Elliott Hoggard just threw it in the hands of Ouachita. There's a prayer that's not answered, but an offensive board keeps them alive. Here's a shot in the corner. Air ball right in the hands of Riverside. Womack. Almost got pushed to the ground.
Yeah.
Looked like she was thinking about a retaliation there for a minute.
Did.
Instead, she fires a long three. It's a little bit strong. And out of bounds off Ouachita. 4 minutes to go, 50-25. Riverside lead.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to body her up a little bit if she wasn't. She's like, if you're going to bump me again, I'm going to bump you back.
We'll get to those quarterfinal games next with West Tittle. This is the final girls quarterfinal game, and the final boys quarterfinal game will be coming up next. I'm sorry, the final first round game coming up next with Wes in the boys bracket. And then we'll start some girls and boys quarterfinal matchups.
Yeah, we'll have Poen and Southside B Branch tonight on the girls' side.
Pass in, almost a touch shot that winds up in the hands of a teammate. There's a long three, no. Offensive board. In traffic, tie up. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Wow.
That's going to be on McAnally, her second. Second team foul, 50-25. Riverside with the lead, 3:30 to go. Shot inside, again missed by Ouachita, and McAnally with the board and almost threw it away. Tipped out by Cox. Ouachita showing full court pressure. Riverside with their subs in the game. Womack. Baseball pass tipped out by Ouachita to stay with Riverside.
Yeah, that was close to being out on Riverside. There's able to last second pull the hand back there.
Inbound to Womack. Goes to the wide side. Comes back to the left wing, down to the corner. Baseline drive, shot up. Got it. Nice shot. Scout Priest, her second bucket. 52-25.
And again, we're 3 points from the turbo clock, but
there's a blocking foul called on Elliott Hoggard.
Yeah.
Her first, team third. Sideline inbound for the Lady Warriors. Neal gets it over. Jocelyn with the floater. Got it. Jocelyn with 6 off the bench. 52-27. Pressure again by Ouachita.
Ouachita still playing hard. You like to see that.
McAnally in the front court. Throws a bad pass. Didn't see a whole lot there, but a foul is going to be called on Ouachita's.
That's Jaden Jocelyn.
Jaden Jocelyn with her first. 2 on the Lady Warriors. Here's Womack with an open look 3. Can't bank it in. Rebound Ouachita. Jocelyn to Cox. Left wing Martinez. Into the high block. Walk. It's got to be a walk. No, they call a foul. Wow. And the foul's going to be on Elliott Hoggart, her second. 4th on Riverside. And Morgan Neal's going to toe the line to shoot 2. Only 2:12 to go. Free throw is made. That's 5 now for Neal. 52-28. Jaden Jocelyn's going to check out of the game, replaced by Miley Crow. Second free throw coming for Morgan Neal, who has 5 points in the game. Now with 6. 52-29. Womack, long pass ahead, stolen away by Graves. Ouachita with 2 minutes to go. Can they cut this deficit down to make it a game? 3 ball in the corner, no. Tipped out by
I said it was green ball.
Riverside. Sure thought I saw the hand of Ava Graves touch that last. Inbound to Neal. She's going to put one up. No. Running in for the stick back. No. Neal keeps it alive. Dribble down. Throw out. Steal by Womack. Womack going coast to coast. Stops. Lays it up. Got it. Womack with 5. 54-29. Once we get inside this minute mark, partner, I think we can go ahead and declare this one for Riverside as a baseline jumper is missed. Rebound Riverside.
Yeah, I think so.
But another throwaway. Crow with the 12-footer. Or excuse me, yes, Crow with the 12-30. Her first field goal of the game. 54-31. 1 minute to go. Riverside will improve to 35-7 as Riverside turns it over again. I know Aaron Lowe sitting back there saying, you're jinxing the Riverside. Stop talking about them winning. I think it's safe to say
I think at this point they're safe from a Bud Rowe jinx.
If not, this could be the greatest comeback I've seen of all time in any sport.
It's definitely making Sports Center if that happens.
Open look 3. No good. And foul inside, trying to put it back in was Graves. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Especially when they're not having any luck from outside.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know.
Threes can change a lead quick. But if you're not making them and you're not making them inside, there's a bank straight away.
Yeah, I think I heard a call for it too.
Lead is down to 22. Missed the second free throw. Emery with the board. 39 seconds to go. Driving into the front court is Womack. Stops at the wing. Backs up behind the arc. Going to launch a 3. Can't get it to drop. Ouachita with the board. They'll bring it up the floor, but this one is going to belong to the Riverside Rebels. Tyler Tim's team will move on in the tournament. The clock is winding down. 3 ball on the way, no. Another 3-ball on the way for Martinez. Yes. Martinez with 8. But too little, too late. 54-35. Riverside will dribble it out, and the Lady Rebels move on to the tournament. They defeat Ouachita 54-35. Ouachita ends the season at 34-8. Riverside moves on. They're 35-4. Post-game show is next on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Bud Schropel, West Tittle, back again here at Poen High School. The Ouachita Lady Warriors just dropped one to the Riverside Lady Rebels. The Lady Rebels move on. They will take on Quitman. Better play a better game against Quitman, or it could be an opposite night for them as it was tonight.
Yeah, Quitman played like a well-oiled machine in their first matchup. So, yeah, Riverside's going to have to clean some things up to stay in that one for sure.
Carly Jo Womack injured herself late. They're still trying to figure things out without her. And I thought after a rough start to this game, they settled down pretty quickly.
Yeah, they really did. Once they cleaned up a lot of those early turnovers, they did start to get hot a little bit, pull away, and pulled away enough that Coach Timms was able to play a lot of the subs late in the game.
Arden Vaughn and Riley Akins with 15 points each. They played well today for Riverside.
Yeah, they had big games, and that's just what they needed when it looked like we weren't going to see a team with a double-digit lead in this game. They able to get hot and play well.
The youngsters got some on-court experience. Everybody in uniform today played for Riverside, so Coach Timms got that out of the way too.
Yeah, absolutely. And
because I know he'll be thinking about that as we go on. Who have I not played? Now he's played everybody. He doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and it's great experience for those girls, too, to say, hey, I played in the 2A state tournament.
Well, Riverside wins it. They move on to take on Quitman. I'm Bud Schropel. I got to get out of here and get up to Bryant for the 6A state tournament. West Tittle's going to hang around here. He'll have Game 4 coming up in a few minutes. This has been the Riverside Lady Rebels over Ouachita 54-35. More coming up in the 2A state basketball tournament at Poen High School on the EAB Sports Network.